Hi, my name is Gentry, and I'm going to do my reflection on the reinforcement plan. I decided to use my daughter, who is 6 years old and in kindergarten, for this assignment. I am also a kindergarten teacher, and I wanted to increase how many times she said thank you, or I wanted to increase her time saying thank you without me prompting her to say thank you. There are every once in a while she's really good about saying it on her own, but not too often. Usually I have to give her a and then she says thank you, or what do you say, any of the prompts that I use. So my goal was to increase her manners by saying thank you anytime anybody did a favor, gave her food, helped her out, an act of kindness, any of the things that I listed in my objective. So I took baseline. The baseline showed that almost all the times that she was to say thank you, I needed to prompt her. She did not do it without prompting. So then for the intervention, I decided to involve my 10-year-old son and my husband to help me. We modeled for her. Between us three, we would find opportunities where we could say thank you to each other the very first time that a favor was done or an act of kindness, and really made that obvious and apparent to her. As a model, we wanted to be her model so that she could learn that she doesn't need anybody to prompt her, that she can say it right away. So after we did the intervention and then the reinforcer, which was a jelly bean, was the easiest for me to carry with me for natural settings and throughout our environment and throughout the day. It worked very well. So there were more times than not when I did not have to give her a prompt. After she received her jelly bean, her reinforcer, she started to increase the times that she said thank you right away without a prompt. I was very excited to see that. She is still continuing to do that. I am very excited to continue doing this because not only has it helped her, but it made me and my husband very aware of how many times we say thank you to our kids. So not only did it affect our daughter, it also affected us in how we say thank you to each other and to our kids. I also saw improvements in my son, which obviously I did not track, but even in times when it wasn't planned out to be a model for my daughter, between us, I noticed that he has now started saying thank you a lot more than he had before. I also noticed in my daughter that not only is she saying thank you, but she's also doing other acts of kindness, saying please, using other types of manners, and not expecting the reinforcer in turn, but rather looking at me and me as a reinforcer. And when I smile at her, she gets excited. So I really liked it. I really enjoyed being able to experiment with this and also be able to put it in a graph. I had never used data of my own and transferred it to a graph. I have done so many baselines in my class for behaviors throughout the years, and just provided the data information kind of the way that I did on Presley's baseline and her intervention before I did the graph, but never made a graph. So I was super excited to do that. And I think the whole process was great. I learned a lot. And I enjoyed watching my daughter and trying to use what I've learned in this class to help her. So thank you.